Hey, what's up everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer, and if you are used to seeing us play this game on Friday nights, no, you are not going crazy. This is, in fact, Wednesday night. This is not our usual day. We are streaming today with Andromeda because there's a Path of Exile 2 update coming out on Friday, so in anticipation of that, assuming that that is the thing we'll want to be doing right when it comes out, wanted to make sure we still had some time to do some Mass Effect Andromeda this week, hence why we are here today in Mass Effect Andromeda. So, I don't know what that means in terms of how many people may or may not be around on a random weeknight, but if people are up for it, of course, you're welcome to jump in with us and or give us any requests from chat when it comes to our characters, weapons, enemies, and arenas. Let me just take a quick look at what the dailies are. It's Outlaw and it's Derelict. Okay. And then, as for cashing in various things of the credits and mission funds variety, we do have a fair bit of mission funds saved up. Not a lot of credits, because this is not as much time in between streams that we would usually have. And most of the dailies past few days have just been bronze missions, or missions that are at least completable on bronze, so haven't really farmed much of any credits, as you can see. But the mission funds, at least, we can cash in here, and it's all bulwark, by the looks of things. And we don't have enough for anything else. Alright. Bonanna, how's it going? It's been a little while. How you been? Chris, Hitachi, I mean, we might have a squad here. I'll get a lobby started. What it was, Derelict, Outlaw, I believe, if I remember correctly here. Outlaw, Derelict, yes. Okay. And of course we can go with, and Big Country, how's it going? Man, the whole squad is here today, awesome. So yeah, let me know if anyone is interested in getting in here, or if people are just looking to hang out. Either way, totally fine. Of course, barring any requests, we'll probably look to finish up those dailies, although, that being said... Oop, wrong category. I mean, outside of the map and the enemy, we could do... I mean, basically, we could do whatever character or whatever weapon we want. That stuff doesn't really matter, in just a couple matches, and we're probably all set with the daily stuff. Let me hop into Discord before I forget. I already see Big Country there. Let me get you in. Hello, Big Country. How's it going? Sounds like Itachi is looking to tag along with us as well. How far have we gotten with our unlocks? We're pretty far along at this point.
Itachi is looking to tag along with us as well.
Oops.
I
turned up the stream instead of turned it down.
Oh, okay. I was like, that was... I've heard echo sometimes from other people, but yeah, that legitimately sounded like I was talking to myself volume-wise. Let me get you guys an invite, and then as you are loading in, I will take a look at where the collection stands. But basically, the short of it is, every character is unlocked and fully upgraded, so nothing else we're looking for there. Even of the ultra rare variety, we're all set. Weapons is a bit of a different story. We're all set, obviously, on the commons, uncommons, rares. Ultra rares, we have at least the first level of every variety of weapon, but as you can see here, there are several things, or I don't know if we have anything that is a special variety that's up at rank 10 yet. I think we have a couple things that are close, but most of the stuff is in the middle-ish level range. A few things that are a little less than that, a few things that are a little more. Paw Bulwark, only level 1, as you can see there. Paw Siphon, only very recently did we get this, and then we also got the second rank of that fairly recently as well. So, we're somewhere in the middle when it comes to actually fully unlocking at least all the ultra rare weapons. The equivalent of just farming ultra rares in ME3. I mean, it definitely takes a lot longer than it does in ME3, I'll tell you that much. Tachi, don't know why you're having audio issues. At least on my end, stream-wise, it looks normal. From what I can
Mine
tell.
weird visually. on my screen. Like I had, for some reason, whenever I was like full screen, it was weird. I had to switch to windowed borderless mode.
Oh, the game is. Oh, and Softgrid, how's it going?
That's the game, not your.
Yeah, Softgrid, I was saying earlier how usually, yes, 100%, Friday is our designated Mass Effect Andromeda day. However, I am expecting that because there is an update for another game that's happening on Friday, I'm probably going to want to be playing that game for most of the day on Friday. So in anticipation of that, that's why we're switching around the day of Andromeda, because I didn't want to just skip Andromeda altogether, basically.
This is the first update since this came out, isn't it?
It is, yeah. They, I mean, in general, things have not gone quite as smoothly as they had hoped in terms of the initial launch, and then, other patches and problem fixing, and so they said it was going to take them longer than they had planned to get the first big update out. So this will be just the second big time we're getting a Path of Exile 2 update. Path of Exile 2 is the game in question here. November 7th is on a Friday this year. Ooh. Yeah, we have a lot of people in chat right now, but I don't believe anyone has actually expressed interest in this last spot, so I think it might be there for the taking if there is anyone who would like to claim it. We're just getting started, so likely looking to focus on dailies, at least at the onset, although the dailies are pretty straightforward today. Just outlawing a specific map, Derelict. Wait, Itachi? I feel like you said this to me once before. I feel like this is not the first time you've told me this. Because I remember the first time I was like, whoa, wait, that's awesome! And obviously when I read you saying that, I was like, oh, that is awesome. On the other hand, part of me in the back of my brain was like, wait a second. This sounds vaguely familiar. But yeah, good luck. Good luck with finishing up school, and hopefully things go well on the job front as well. But anyways, as I said, I mean, happy to do this as a trio, or we could get a fourth in here. I mean, with this squad, I imagine we could bump up the difficulty, since we do not have any difficulty-specific aspects to the dailies, at least. Is it computer science we were talking about? I was just about to... My follow-up question was then going to be what aspect you would be looking to work on, and... I mean, computer science of some variety, of course, makes sense, but I mean, it could also be something art-related or writing-related. When I was new to Andromeda, I was planning on playing MP with you and download it again, but just realized Andromeda is not ME3. Lost interest in it again. Oh no. I mean, you're welcome to hop on if you'd like. Chris, if you'd like to. I mean, what we can do, if people would like, if we have people who are thinking, maybe not, we could just make the lobby public, and if you want to hop in, you can probably find us fairly easily that way, just by searching for the specific parameters for the mission. But if anyone does definitively want to go, let me know. Happy to get you in that spot. It's just if you want to sneak your way in and be a little more subtle about it. Like, I don't know, for whatever reason. You don't need to give me a reason, but if that is of interest, then you could do it that way. But okay, let's see. Make space on the hard drive. I can relate to that. Yes. Oh man. Downloading stream VODs. It will
Yes.
eat up your storage space unbelievably quickly.
Yes, I very much understand that now.
especially if you not only download. I mean, there absolutely is a better way to do it than the way that I do it, but the way I usually do it, the way I always do it, is I download the VOD from Twitch, and that just gives me like the file in is it an MP3 or rather an MP4? It might be an MP4. But then I go in and trim it, so cut off the very beginning when we're just have like a starting soon screen on, and the very end as well. And in doing that, you are, at least for a little while, having two versions of this humongous file on your computer. And also, even though you're trimming time off of both the start and the end, when you do that editing process, the file always gets bigger. And oftentimes by a surprisingly large amount. So if you, for example, have, say, a 12-hour Mass Effect 3 stream that you did last weekend, and you want for a lot of that to be all compacted into one or two videos, and those are going to be pretty long videos, those are some pretty big files you're working with there. In fact, wait, hold on. Speaking of which, now that we're on that tangent, hold on. Let me just double check. I can very easily see how big that file is. The exact file that I was just referring to is not as big as I would have thought. It's only 34 gigs. It's nothing. That's nothing. That's the processed file that is like maybe 3/4 of our huge Mass Effect 3 stream. Like a 9-hour video or something like that. Anyways, I digress. How about actually playing Andromeda?
What I've been doing is I don't feel comfortable streaming at 180p simply because, well, one, I can't. I'm not affiliated, and I think you have to be affiliated to stream that. And two, my internet's just not the greatest. So I've been recording at 180p and streaming at 720.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have I usually cut down my videos into like 3 parts or up to 7 parts depending on like how my stream went and like what I did. So it takes time to do that. So I had like 10 streams sitting on my computer.
Yep. I've lived that for many years. I 100% feel that. And yes, Banana, I have, for all the base human characters, I played one of them and leveled them up to level 20, and then the other one, I just leveled up to 20 but never allocated any skill points, so functionally this human female engineer is a level 1, this, I forget which, I think it's the female for the adept is functionally level 1, Sentinel, it's the male, is functionally level 1, obviously the infiltrator is the one that I actually did not level up at all, so he has never seen any matches at all, and that was actually deliberate for a little while for various reasons, but uh-oh, I think I know where this is going. I think I can tell where this is going. If I had to guess, before Bonana inevitably makes me take that level 1 character, just to finish with one funny story about the whole streaming / recording videos at really high qualities and realizing that it actually has humongous file sizes. I remember someone who I had streamed with before remove that spot of shame. It was deliberate. It was deliberate. If I ever needed to have a character who was level 1, and there was one instance in which I at least anticipated that I was going to want a level 1 character, that was what I was saving him for. And then, obviously, I never actually needed that to be the case, so he just remained on level 1 for all of eternity. At least until now. But, yeah, I had someone who I had played matches with, or I'd played games with on stream before, but they had never recorded or streamed themselves. And then one day they just decided to record something in 4K, and they did like this huge, like 3-hour long 4K video. And they're like, yeah, I can't even upload this to YouTube because it's too big of a file. I was like, well, yeah, what? Clearly you have never recorded anything in 4K before, because that file size is humongous. It is basically unworkable.
Oh, for one of my streams, I forgot to press stop streaming and stop recording. So
wait,
like
what was the, you forgot to press start streaming?
Stop streaming.
Stop streaming. Just stop streaming. Okay.
Yes. Okay, what's going on? I might need to restart my computer. My entire computer's, the graphics went weird, not just... Okay. I'll be back later.
Oh, okay. Odd. As for what weapon we take, I feel like this is a little hard to... I mean, we should probably just take, like, you know, especially now that there's only 2 of us, probably take the easy way out. With a paw of some variety, or something along those lines. I don't even know if we have enough health for concuss, or rather for Siphon to make any sense. What am I looking for? Use accuracy, clip size. We actually can handle the weight, even as level 1. This surprises me. Oh wait, we actually have skill points. Because we have the ranks, I'm realizing. We don't actually need to be completely useless. We can do some of the things. Okay, so hold on. Hold on just a second. Let's get a little bit into cloak. And I think that's just enough that we could max... Oh no, not quite max out. Fitness or passive. Okay. Maybe we just take damage on cloak, and we'll take a little bit of passive related stuff. Ration. Honestly, I don't even remember. It's been so long since I've leveled up an infiltrator. In general, I don't have really re-rank characters in Andromeda very much. Nowhere near as often as I do in Mass Effect 3. So, I mean, duration, since oftentimes you're just sitting in an objective, we can confirm those. Let me get an invite back for Big Country. Are you in game already again, Big Country? I guess I don't know exactly what you had to restart. Pretend this is the ME3 human male infiltrator. Actually, not a huge... Oddly enough, I play infiltrator a ton in Andromeda. I almost never play infiltrator in Mass Effect 3, or at least not very often do I play infiltrator in Mass Effect 3. There's a pretty big difference between how often I play them in the 2 games. Hello again, Big Country. Hopefully, everything is fine.
Yeah, the graphics was just weird. I'm just trying to log into EA. For some reason, it logged out.
2012 meta with the Claymore, right? Okay. Also trying to figure out how to make things work with my relatively limited resources on this level 1 character. Took the pause. So yeah, we probably do want that. I hate that you have to actually purchase this.
But... and stop on 4 on your tactical cloak.
I mean, I could kind of see it, but given how for objectives so often you are deliberately cloaking and then just staying in the objective, yes, you can also just side dash, and that has a similar, although not quite as effective use.
Do you do that on gold?
You can. It's not really that necessary. Like gold, you can kind of just bulldoze your way through the hard way. So, I mean, you can do it. Just like you can go with no fitness. I'm going to take some, at least. Yeah. Okay, admittedly, not as much as I thought I was going to be able to afford, but...
I would just take 1 in fitness for now, because then you don't have to go through melee.
Yeah. And that's true. Can I still... Okay. Yeah, I thought I was going to be able to afford the 3rd. I didn't look at the math. that. Just the shields. Don't need the melee right now, at least. Well, I don't really think I'm going to be doing much in the way of direct power damage right now, either, to be honest. So, you know what? We're going to go with 3 points unspec'd. Who needs them? I say.
You can go sticky grenade.
Could, yeah.
That's what I would do. That's what I would do.
I mean,
take points away from
regardless of
smoke and
where
go
I
more
spend
sticky
1
grenade.
or 2 points, I don't think it's really going to make much of a difference until I get a few more points to work with. I could do an XP booster, that's also true. I did also see Iceman was about to invite me. Now, we have a lot of people in chat, as I was saying, so I don't want to just make this public and immediately have some random person jump in. And although we play many matches with Iceman before, if we do have people from chat who are interested, I want to give preference to you guys. So this might be a last call kind of situation.
He's also probably doing a platinum, and I don't know if you want to take a level 1 character in platinum though.
Yeah, I mean, we were doing platinum. Was it platinum last week, Itachi? It was at least some platinums with Itachi, I think as a level 1, at least starting as level 1. I think at one point we might have dropped down to gold.
But I'm back in. You can send me an invite now.
Okay.
I couldn't go into EA for some reason. So I just went through the Steam.
Iceman is a man of culture, so we should go with him. Okay, if you say so.
Well, Unicorn Pirate's also on too.
Oh, I didn't even see. I just sent an invite to Iceman in large part because he just invited me, which suggests that he is available. Yeah, and no worries, Sofgren, if you've got a migraine, rest up, drink, what is it, water? Like, drinking a lot of water I think is supposed to help. Obviously, rest. I don't know, I'm not that experienced when it comes to migraines.
Did you send an invite to me?
Should have.
I didn't get one.
I can try one more time. Oh yeah, Iceman is doing lats with a few other people. I theoretically just sent you another one.
You just send another one to Iceman.
Oh, oops. What are you talking about? You guys are the same person, right?
There
I
we go.
may
Now
or
I
may
got-
not have just absentmindedly sent Iceman like 3 invites instead of sending any to you. I honestly, I was on autopilot. I don't know.
Maybe I can send one to Unicorn.
Yeah, if Iceman isn't available, we can see if we can get Unicorn in, or again, anyone from chat. We may have someone hopping in this last spot, so time's running out. Did I throw on an XP booster? I think I threw on a gold one, and then I might also want to throw on a different booster offensively of some variety, just so that I'm not completely useless as a level 1. Like, I think resetting your character level and leveling them up again increases your Apex rating more quickly, because I think you get 1 Apex rating per character level that you get. So I think I've seen some people who do it, I suspect, for that reason. But, as I said, I don't know that I've ever reset a character's level.
No, there's no real reason to have your Apex rating
Yeah, I
super
mean,
high.
if you're into just watching big number get bigger, then sure.
I mean, I did wonder how Unicorn's Apex rating was like 120,000, so he might have done them.
But I mean, it's also just, in part, like, unlocking gear also improves it quite a bit. And then just longevity, because doing the dailies also gives you a fair bit. So if you've just done the dailies for several years, then that adds up. Yeah, so I think that's where time really becomes a fact. Like, Sovkrin, yours is quite high. Like, I've only been playing Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer for, like, year and a half. And that's way before the game, or way after the game came out. So if people have legitimately been playing multiplayer from close to day one fairly consistently, then you have a lot more time to build up Apex rating than I have, and that's, you know, I'm usually playing just about every day and farming up a lot of stuff, but that's why you get people who have, you know, 3 times, if not more than that, my Apex rating.
Yeah,
Grand scheme of things, I've not been playing that long. Yeah, exactly.
I'm hoping that whenever the Horizon multiplayer game comes out, that's going to be like my all-in game. I'm hoping it's... Because I do love the gameplay of Horizon Forbidden West, and I've seen a lot of good signs.
That's good. I'm just gonna make the lobby public and get going, because it seems like otherwise we might just be in a waiting pattern. Oh, single player. I see, Itachi, I see.
Yeah, I didn't get any message back from Unicorn.
Well, it's theoretically possible for anyone to join us now, including Unicorn or anyone from chat or just random strangers.
Yeah,
it is public
he could
now.
also be in Discord. Who knows?
Oh, in which case, oops, I didn't check. One moment. Lokes checks to see if he's in the waiting room in Discord. He isn't. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't feel quite as guilty anymore.
Well, I'm happy it's Outlaw, because then I can take my favorite character.
I mean, that guy's certainly against Ket perfectly fine.
Yeah,
Against Remnant, yeah, I can understand not wanting to use it. It'd also help if I could find any of the enemies. Oh, that wasn't Hitachi. Might have just walked right by an enemy.
I just killed 2 Audis with a headbutt.
Nice.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah, actually, come to think of it, I can think of it. One person in particular who I know plays this specific character almost exclusively on repeat, and also does specifically, or does level him up over and over again. Like, sets him down to level 1, only to replay him.
Really?
Does it really well. Very good player, but...
Oh, yeah.
It's
also very good character.
I almost killed myself. No, you can't. Sticky grenade doesn't damage you, only frag grenade does. But it did set off an explosion. Which can damage me. Excuse me, that was... Oh, no. I thought that was you. I was like, excuse me, you don't need to headbutt me. That's rude.
Oh, Unicorn just finished his match.
Oh, okay. We can certainly get him in for the next one. Yeah, I am definitely noticing having no health.
Yeah, I died there because of this stupid Audi dying and still grabbing me while dead.
Oh, yeah. Yep, you know. Add that to the list of crazy things that Audis can do. Where'd you go? Over here. Remember the time Angaran Avenger was most popular? I feel like it's still way up there. It may not be number one, but it's pretty close.
I do think it's like the second best character, or maybe the third best character in the game. Actually, I can see the argument for being the best character.
Yeah, I don't think it's far away.
Yeah, because there's two Audis grabbing me.
Wait, what difference is this again? This is gold, right? Oh, okay, then I shouldn't be attacking. I got you, Itachi. Oh, never mind. Once again, I've mistaken Big Country for a Berserker. Or I guess the other time it was mistaking a Berserker for Big Country. Who did we... Oh, we did get Unicorn Pirated. Okay, he just joined off public. Perfect.
Hi, please, Hydra.
Continue to just not contribute toward the objective.
I should actually start shooting the objective.
You are the wrong Hydra. Probably the same wrong Hydra that I was attacking before. I'm on my way, Itachi! Oh, never mind. I was not fast enough.
Shields are out.
Oh. Oops. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Oh. I also picked a bad time to read chat, apparently. Wait, what? I'm still alive? I got stomped.
No, it was, Dragon or Itachi who got stomped.
Shields are out.
He was dead right beside you.
Oh. Oh, right. So, okay. Hello, Adi. What on earth are you doing?
Info on a new target incoming. Stand by.
Guys, there's info on a new target incoming. Stand by. That's what Kandros just told me. Did he also just say that to you?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, this is... If I could only get a headshot. There we go. Okay. Really Pariah, put away your shield. Leads, actually, it's a backlash. Oh, that was an Inferno grenade. From you, no less. It all makes sense now. Let me just casually throw a sticky grenade way over your head. But yeah, I think that you can make a strong case that whatever character you're most comfortable and familiar with is the best character on an individual basis. Especially if you've spent way more time with one character than another. Like for me, I have not spent much time with the Angaran Avenger. So I would not say that it is my third best character. It would probably be quite a bit lower than that. But if I were to try to make some sort of objective assessment, I would probably still put it very close to the top. Even if that's not my personal stance on it. That's kind of just the nature of trying to ever make an objective list of something that is inherently subjective.
I think my biggest problem with it is that it's an ultra rare character, so I'm not going to get to rank 20 anytime soon.
Well, I thought I killed that enemy for a second with an unexploded sticky grenade.
Nope, it was a headbutt.
That would make a lot more sense.
Get to cover.
Pop your head out, please. Thank you. Mr. Hydra, please don't shoot me. I'm just a level 1. Please can't you see? Mr. Hydra, please don't shoot me.
I got pinned to a cover by a sharpshooter.
about?
I was trying to avoid a exploding Hydra.
She's still supposed to contain Hydra.
On my way, Itachi and Unicorn.
Oh, oops. Let me get rid of this berserker that is an enemy.
Yeah.
That's a fake enemy. That's a real enemy.
Shields are out.
Happens to have made that fake enemy. Hold on. Special delivery. Come back here.
I might get gold melee kills.
You're doing a lot of those headbutts, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, as long as I have rage, I think I can one-shot. Even though I haven't put anything into melee.
Oh, that's another good point, is the, I mean, technically, you don't need the apps if you're, or the app, as long as you're logging on to Mass Effect Andromeda regularly, but it definitely helps. And that is also something that I've been doing pretty closely. There was a time when, it was probably about a year, in which I quite literally got every single daily and every single Apex mission done, or rather, every single Strike Teams mission done. Past few months or so, I've definitely gotten more lenient with it.
Yeah, same with me. I probably should get more involved in it. Simply because I'm far behind you. Or far behind.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still doing most of them, or certainly at least with the daily challenges and whatnot. The Apex missions, though, or rather the Strike Team missions, I still have my original Strike Team, so I don't remember when the last time I showed it on stream was, but they have quite a few negative traits at this point, and so I used to be able to do basically every mission. Now it's not uncommon to see some of those more difficult missions where it's just like, alright, I can send my team here and watch them fail and potentially just get even weaker. Or I can just say, you know what? The strategic decision here is just to deliberately sit this one out. And that is happening more and more often.
Three left. Go get them.
You trying to get me?
I need to get more out.
Excuse me, sir. I missed.
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
I do much prefer the grenade system in this game.
Yeah. The app is definitely very convenient when it comes to
Shuttle incoming.
doing Strike
Get to the
Team
extraction
related
zone.
stuff.
Oh yeah,
Although-
definitely.
Otherwise, you have to either be glued to your computer and have Andromeda as something you just check in on fairly frequently, or you just you have it down to a science and you know exactly when to log on. I mean, like if you do it like before and after
You
work.
look a lot like an outlaw. Or Tachi, you look a lot like an outlaw.
I feel like I look a fair bit like the basic trooper as well. I feel like we have a lot of people on our team right now who are easily confused for enemies. I swear, if you put up a backlash right now,
Yeah.
I'm so dead. Did it after I hit her with a sticky grenade.
Yeah, as soon as I said that, I thought, that's very hypocritical considering I'm a Krogan.
I was just saying how I missed you for an enemy multiple times. Or I thought an enemy was you and thought nothing of. I thought that the Krogan next to me who was trying to headbutt me was just you trying to melee an enemy. And I realized, no, that is an actual enemy, and he can actually damage me. I do need to relocate. I do need to take this a little more seriously. Oh, hold on. This is bad timing. Yep.
Squad member down.
Yeah, well, one of the reasons why Or I would say the reason why at one point, man, it sounds loud. But the Angara was like so highly valued.
Squad member down.
Was because melee used to be like the most powerful thing by far. And the Angara melee is very powerful.
Mission complete. Full team secure. Good work.
Yeah, and stealth grid will stealth grid.
Yeah, but like the Angara melee, it does like, it's one, fast, but two, does tons of damage versus armor. Like I think at one point you could one-shot a Hydra with the melee. I think that was before I played. Actually, it was after I played and before I played.
That's insane.
Yeah, and it's a quick melee. It's not like a big wind-up. No, it's just a quick knife.
Yeah, you're talking about a normal melee, not the full-blown Avenger Strike skill.
Yeah. Yeah, the Avenger Strike skill is better versus Fields.
Game lasted 83. Wait, what? Oh, you played a game with a modder in ME3. Okay. I missed that part. I just saw the game lasted 83 minutes. I thought you were referring to our game. I was like, what? I don't think it did. Was that a visual bug? But no, okay. There have been times when I have jumped into like a flat Apex mission that was about to expire and I couldn't get a team going. So I would like initiate it as a solo, kill all but the last enemy in the first wave, and then just hang out for a very long time waiting for someone else to come to my rescue to team up with me. And so sometimes those missions ended up being very long, depending on just how long I was waiting for a teammate to arrive.
And that's something that needs a higher challenge.
Waves were filled with extra primes and atlases and phantoms stuck in the safe container on Rio. Let me see if Unicorn is in Discord for like 3 minutes. He is. Hey, Unicorn, how's it going?
Hey, not bad. I had an idea.
Oh?
I don't know if I've suggested this, but I was thinking about a singularity and a bunch of people with pull, like a fondue pot of death. You just pull all the people into the...
I'm up for it. Yeah. Let's see.
Maybe after we do Outlaw?
Yeah, that's true. Outlaw wouldn't be great for it. They have too much armor. But maybe once we're done with Outlaw-related stuff.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good.
You have pull, right? Yeah? Okay. Could be base adept. Oh, obviously the kineticist does. Duh. Most obvious answer. Right, Banana? Why did I not immediately go to the kineticist? No, but I mean, at this point, it was one thing when I had a level 1 character, keeping that, but at level 6, I can't leave that. That's just a random, weird, in-between number. Now I have to play this guy. Up until he's 20.
I think a good character for that would be the human adept, because one, he has pull, and two, he can shockwave and detonate all the characters at once.
And he can make singularity.
Yeah,
He has all the pieces you need.
Yeah. But mostly for the shockwave and detonating everyone at the same time.
Why detonate them with shockwave when you could just explode the singularity?
You
Because
can do that
it's
right
almost-
after him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do. Yeah, that's always what you do. You singularity, you shockwave, and then you detonate the shockwave.
Okay,
Singularity.
alright.
Maximum blow up that way.
Alright, you do make a convincing case.
He is one of my favorite characters.
Am I building? Hold on.
My only problem is like, what map are you going to use him on? Simply because you want to
Zero.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
What if there was a really
Sandstorm's
cool
cool.
map that had a central area?
No!
Yep.
Don't finish this thought. I know where you're going. Don't
That
finish
is part
this
of the
thought.
reason why I don't play the human adept, simply because there's no good place to. There's no choke points anywhere.
Or at least it's very map dependent.
Just, like, yeah.
Well, you could just play her more aggressive and you just blow people up as you move along.
Yeah, but then you only get like one. You don't get a bunch of people at the same spot.
That depends. I mean, if you catch them like spawning or something, you can singularity
Yeah.
and blow them up.
Yeah.
And if you can run with like a shield burster, that's really cool.
To be honest, I'm probably going to build this guy pretty similarly to how I build the other infiltrator. I do like my other infiltrator. And I already have multiple people who are designated sticky grenade characters.
I just think
haven't
the
went through
human
'em
has the best sticky grenade is the best sticky grenade character outside of the Angara, simply because the passives.
I haven't went through them in a while. Was there? Am I conflating 3 in Andromeda where you can kill people and it'll make you go invisible for a moment if you do it in punching, like melee? Is that a?
No, you can do that. That's this game.
Okay, I thought so. I haven't tried that in a long time because I found out you couldn't really kill people in one shot.
No.
But I've gotten better since then, and I was like, well, maybe it would be worth it to try again.
You can try it again. Maybe like make one of your characters for like low level stuff and do that then. But you still on like gold and stuff. Like I can on my Krogan, but I don't think you can on the base human.
I would bet that's probably instead of the 2 seconds or something. It's probably the. I'd have to look
It
at.
might be, yeah. In fact, I can look at it right now.
I usually
Melee
go-
briefly activate tactical cloak, and the cloak no longer prevents health and shield regeneration. That's the other one for rank 6.
Yeah. I usually go into tactical cloak and sticky grenade and skip out incinerate.
So I will at least do the passive slightly differently here. Oh, except I don't have enough points for that. Never mind, I will not do that. Who needs defense anyway? Who needs fitness?
The only 2 characters I have with sticky grenade are the Angara Avenger and the base human, because I think there's only one other person with sticky grenade, and that's the Turian
Solarian,
yeah, and he works better with energy drain, in my opinion. No, he's a Solarian. Better with technology.
Oh, just reminded me of a challenge I forgot to write down.
Oh, I'm
Wait, what
on
was the
wrong
name?
character.
What's the name of that? Rushes over to write something in the tome. Except it's not a full idea, because I think I forgot to write it down. So now I don't remember everything. I'm gonna write it down as that challenge I thought of a few days ago with a Solarian who does a lot of energy drain. Hopefully that will re-spark the memory, even if that's obviously not the full challenge.
This one's simple. Clear the area and lock it down.
Yeah, I think at one point,
There were enemies somewhere other than that one corner of the map.
Well, that too. But I was more thinking that at one point the Juggernaut, whatever it's called, gave like 80% melee damage. So that's why, like, that's one of the reasons why melee was like so powerful. And now it only gives like 30% melee damage.
More to go.
Would you say his melee really had a pun?
No, that's not even a pun at that point. Just like
Good, you could use it.
Great shooting.
You could use it if you want.
I'm gonna hold you to a higher standard than that. That was I expect better.
Hostiles en route.
You stupid. Those stupid oddies.
We're just gonna turn everything into Mr. Sandman. Apparently. Please don't grab me. I'm just a silly human. The second line we're actually need to rhyme is where things get a little tricky. Actually, no. That did.
Teammate injured.
Oddies are now teleporting to fight me.
Oh, that reminded me of. Oh, okay. I had a crazy instance of that last week. I just posted the VOD for last week's stream earlier today, and every week it's okay, what interesting thing happened that I can title the video after, and I did not name it after that one, but I probably should have, because it was a crazy one. Yeah, what I called. Oh, now I remember. Okay, yeah, it was not a great one. Not one of my better ones.
We detected mission critical data. Find the location and upload the intel.
Going for B.
I am in C.
I see. Oh, I mean, I see.
With Hydra. That just walked right by. That's okay.
Oh, you know, you're a Krogan. You're stealthy. Stealthier than me, apparently.
Transfer complete.
Says the infiltrator. This is why you take duration cloak, as we were saying before. And this is why you could argue against needing duration cloak. Also, what happened to Itachi's body?
Data received. That's a wrap. Almost
I
done.
don't think I take duration. Oh, I might. I don't know.
The alternative wasn't, I think it was movement speed while cloak, which is
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess to be honest, you can make the case for one helps you with, if you're looking purely from an objective standpoint, I don't mean as opposed to subjective, I mean in terms of finishing missions. One helps with hacks and uploads, one helps with pizzas and devices, and I guess, you know, general
Actually,
mobility.
now that I heard that it was movement speed, I just think duration's just better.
Enemies down. Keep your guard up.
The only time I'd ever take
Enemies
movement
incoming.
speed is if I'm doing a turn agent build where I just want to be as fast as possible.
You say this. We were scheming about this
Yeah.
a couple months ago or so, and I don't think we actually ever did the full-fledged, fastest possible build. We talked about it, and we got close. But I think need for speed is technically still listed as an unfinished challenge on its own. Yeah, I thought there was still something over here. attract all the enemies to the LZ while we're at it. Oh wait, this is not extraction. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
I was thinking. I don't see extraction anywhere.
Ignore me.
I just didn't know whether my game was bugged or not.
No, no. Unless both of our games are bugged. I think it's my brain that's bugged.
You're thinking PoE too.
What? Whoa! Was that a unicorn? That was a interesting combo there. The enemy went absolutely flying.
Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
Yeah, his aim low is the trick.
Yeah, we're not even close to extraction.
No, no, no. It was wave after an objective wave, so it was either halfway through or it was the end. This time it was halfway through. I didn't really know where I wanted to go. Oh, I'm very surprised that I survived that. I could get down from there. Oh. Okay. That was me who just threw that skill at. Thank you very much. I saw that. Oh, okay. Admittedly, then I almost immediately tried to shoot you. So I guess we're even now.
I really turned down the game volume.
Get to cover. 3 more to go.
Come on. Come on.
Let's get more.
Tracking
Oh,
reinforcements.
I was just about to say, let's get more grenades.
Objects of interest detected in the mission area. Find and return to drop point.
Yeah, even if I get there first, I probably shouldn't do the objective.
I mean, as we previously established, I have duration cloak, not speed cloak, so I don't know.
Yes. But I am also a broken with Fortify.
I just
Got the drop.
also don't have any points in fitness, though. So my ability to hold on to the pizza is somewhat limited.
Radio flatline.
On my way, Tachi?
Silence! Thank you much. Thank you much. Thank you very much for the raid. How's it going? What were you up to? How was your stream? We are doing some Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer. This was the one character that I had that was unleveled. It was level 1 at the start of the stream today. This is our second match. So I think I'm like level 6 or something right now.
Yeah.
There's one thing leaving the character on level 1. That, in my eyes, is fine if you have
Artifact recovered.
a reason to... Oh, on my way to both you and the device, Itachi. If I make this jump, that is.
Teammate in.
But being some random place in between max level and level 1, unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. Also, did I just accidentally revive Itachi 95% of the way and not actually get him up? Also, did I just jump off the edge of the map with the pizza and nearly die in the process?
Last drop received. All artifacts secured.
Possibly.
Well, we got gold objective.
What's up, Dad Gamer? How's it going? How are you?
3 left. Go get them. All enemies clear. Keep it up.
Oh, You are not an outlaw.
Oh, so now you actually are trying to headbutt me, huh?
Actually, I think it was Unicorn I was trying to headbutt.
Unicorn, I think is... Wait, what color is
Time to go.
Unicorn?
Get to the extraction site.
He's some pink and... It's the thing is, the Raiders are red.
Yeah.
So if you have red or armor that is close to red, that might look red in some lighting, then regardless of how much your character actually looks like a Raider, you can get mistaken for one. I basically have the same character model as the Raider, but I'm only a little bit Raider colored.
Black and white. Like the football team.
Squad member down.
Big Country 4415 was taken down by Big Country 4415.
What'd you do? Did you shoot a pariah?
Black Cannon Fire.
Oh, yep. That'll do it. Still want to confirm as to whether that can damage teammates or only yourself when you shoot a pariah. I thought you could damage teammates, but I might be wrong about that.
I've plenty of times had my black cannon kill a bunch of the team.
Oh, okay. Okay. We do at the moment. We do, Dad Gamer.
Nice job.
And I'm not 100% sure, but I think it'll also kill people with landmines. Because I've had trip mines kill people. but not
Oh,
all.
really? I mean,
Yeah,
I've
I'm not
definitely...
100%, but I'm pretty sure.
I've had frag grenades bounce off. Oh, I just tried to shoot Itachi, thinking that he was a raider. Itachi has a red armor. Color scheme going on a bit, so that's... As we were just saying, for that reason. Reason to potentially get a little confused. Excuse me.
Target's down. Everyone standing. Drinks are on me.
Yeah, but we may have people hopping in and out. So we may be able to get you in a little bit. And if there's anything setup-wise that you guys would like us to do, let us know. We are taking characters, weapons, enemies, arenas requests, custom challenge requests. I had wanted to do a custom challenge based somehow around the whole, using pariahs to kill your teammates idea, but I don't think I ever actually wrote it down or came up with what the specifics would be, in part because I probably was not 100% certain as to whether that was a thing. Is the bug alien in here? No. Oh, at first I was like, what are you referring to? The collector is not in here. Like the awakened collector from Mass Effect 3. I do really like that character. There aren't quite as many characters in Andromeda multiplayer, and I was a little disappointed to see that there isn't really a villain, a playable villain. Like, I feel like there should be a playable cat character in the multiplayer, like the Awakened Collector, or at least a converted version of what was previously an enemy, like the Awakened Collector in ME3. No Geth.
Yeah, they were supposed to be in the next DLC. Not the Geth, but the Quarians and the Hanar and, the races.
The Batarians as well, though. Batarians and Volus, I think. And we do have Batarians in here. We don't have Volus.
I think in the backstory they actually explain.
That's true, that's true. Not to say that
Yeah.
every Angaran is a quote-unquote good guy. But still, I feel like it would be cool to have a playable character from the primary enemy faction.
Actually, Dad Gamer, I might step out. I've been dealing with a headache most of today, and it's
Oh.
starting to come back.
Okay, yeah, no,
I might
definitely.
step out.
If you're feeling okay about it, then you're welcome to stick around. But if you have a bad headache, absolutely rest up.
Yeah. Plus, I could actually use more time to put videos on YouTube.
The grind is real.
I'm still far behind. I finished putting all my Horizon Forbidden West videos on YouTube.
Okay. Okay.
It's like 60 videos.
Did you do them all in like a big bunch, or have you been kind of spreading them out over time?
I've been doing like 4 a day or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, my streams
Oh,
have
sick.
been usually.
Wait, Ephra. Oh, Ephra. Wait, Ephra is like by most accounts, a good guy. He's the leader of... I forget what the name of the group is, but... He's Jaw's boss.
Rebellion or something. Anyways, I'll hop out of Discord.
Oh, Axul.
Hope you have a good stream. And sorry I couldn't be here last week. I don't like half the time I don't get a notification until like 3 hours after it goes out because my iPad's like 10 years old.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. It happens.
I know a lot of people in though, so
yeah. It was Dad Gamer, who I think is the only other person who's expressed interest. We have a bunch of other people in chat who have played in the past, but Dad Gamer, I think you're technically at the front of the queue. If you would in fact like to get in, we perhaps can do just that. Speaking of the YouTube grind, this is of a slightly different variety, but I was up until 3:30 a.m. editing a video, so might not. But I did sleep in to make up for that, but might not go crazy late tonight for that reason. Yeah. Still got basically, more or less the preferred number of hours of sleep, but still messes with you a bit. Okay, Dad Gamer is starting up. Remind me, Dad Gamer, I know we were doing we did a little bit of Mass Effect 3 multiplayer together. Did we add each other on the EA app? I think we did. We should also be, if not done, at least close to done on the dailies, although I don't know, Dad Gamer might need them as well. Let me just see what the Apex missions look like today, because I've not looked at any of them. I never want to see this again. Get out of my sight. It's a little better. Still an issue here, though. At least it's only gold in this case. And then, by the time you get down silver and bronze, that's not that big of a deal. You can grind your way through, zoom your way through those pretty much regardless of what they are. More often than not. There you are. Okay. I'll give you a minute in case you're still loading in. Let me also see if you're in on... Did we get you in on Discord? I don't remember, Dad Gamer, if you were going on Discord as well, or if it was just in chat and in game. But if you'd like to, you're welcome to hop in. I might have still sent that invite too early. Can resend it, of course, if that was preemptive. We were also talking about doing that thing with the singularity stuff, which would work with both Itachi and Unicorn's characters, so maybe I'm the one who needs to get with the program here. Try this again. Hopefully now the time is right. There we go. Okay. And Dad Gamer, is gold fine with you? Do you want to go up or down? We have 3 characters at exactly level 9. How often do you see that? It's be one thing again if it were 3 people on 20, obviously, or even 3 people on level 1, but 3 people on 9? That's just a very strange in-between place. Itachi is saying, what if we went plat? If we did, I would rather we not go rigged. I would rather we not go outlaw on plat. Well, I mean, I guess we're gonna see outlaw no matter what. I don't want to do any more outlaw than absolutely necessary. Is my point. Are in on Discord now. Let me get you. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I threw you a curveball. Admittedly, I was not very specific. Because I do see you in my Discord, which is totally a fair and understandable way to interpret me saying we are in Discord. You are welcome to join in Discord if you would like. However, actually, we are in the N7S Discord, not my Discord. So, we are in a different place. Did I just see you pop in? There we go. Okay. Sorry. That's totally understandable. That was totally fair. I should have been more specific, but here we go. There we are. All right. Now we have Dad Gamer in as well. Okay. So I'm potentially up for bumping it up to plat. My one qualm is that I would rather we change it off of Outlaw, and also I'd probably change off this character, because although I can get away with being weak on gold, plat is probably a little less so something I can get away with, so if that is something people would like, we can make it happen. Just as long as we don't have it be Outlaw. And, Dad Gamer, do you need the dailies still? As technically, the dailies are for Outlaw and this map. So, if so, alright. Maybe we'll just set it for Outlaw. I'll suck it up. Even if I don't like it, it'll be okay. I'm assuming this may...
There we go. I don't know why I was on mute.
Oh, there we go. Now I can hear.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. I mean, we don't have to do them. I don't really care too much for them.
Okay. Maybe
So
let's go. Let's do one more on gold. That way. And do you need the dailies? Or was that what you were saying? Doesn't really matter either way.
Doesn't matter either way.
Okay, let's do one more gold outlaw on this map. At least get you some progress toward the dailies for people who are level 9 characters, which is 3/4 of the team. That means we can get a little bit stronger, and then if we want to swap over to plat after that, we could, but we at least buy ourselves a little bit of experience, if nothing else, by doing one more gold first. And Dad Gamer, do you play... Would you say you play Andromeda more, or do you play Mass Effect 3 multiplayer more?
Mass Effect 3 more.
Oh, okay, okay.
I've been playing that one since the PS3 days.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I did like one of the movements in here, like the fact that you could dash, jump, and then dash.
Yeah, mobility in general is definitely a plus side
whole lot
for
better, yeah.
Andromeda. I have some frustrations with this specific group of enemies. There are perhaps numerous frustrations, but there are certainly some things that Andromeda does better than Mass Effect 3. Okay, blend it right in. Oh, look out behind you! I got you. Sorry, unicorn. I was on my way. Oh, I also didn't.
I jumped right in the middle of everybody. That was.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I forgot to allocate any of my skill points last time.
For revive.
Shields are out.
Oops.
Teammate injured.
Mind returning the favor real quick?
Appreciate
No
it.
physics.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Oh. I wanted to blow him up with a sticky grenade while he was in the singularity.
Shields are out. Enemies clear. Stay alert. Hostiles en route.
Seems like they are all over here.
Crap! Shield!
What?
Teammate injured.
Near the LZ? Okay, on my way. So is Unicorn. I may die before I get there. Unicorn, out of curiosity, did you happen to end up with a character who was level 9?
Oh, they're all 20.
I'm afraid you missed the memo then.
Teammate injured.
I
It
did.
was required that you play a level 9 character in this match.
I know, I messed it up.
It was not optional.
3 left. Go get 'em. Nice job, Apex. Keep it going. Key enemy personnel.
Gonna have to talk about your tea leaf reading. Clearly need to brush up on those skills.
My pieces of glare as well.
Scratch 1 target.
Office space.
We've got a read on another priority target. Crap! Shield!
That's a lot of snipers shooting in this direction. Oh, is that because I had a Tachi right next to me and one of them was shooting for me, one was shooting for Tachi? That might be it.
Target eliminated. Crap! Shield! Teammate injured.
Ooh. Alright, I'm going for... Oh, I was gonna get Classic Gamer first, except you beat me to him. Alright, now going for Unicorn.
Got your back.
I might die first. That's okay. I will die now.
Squad member down. Teammate injured.
I appreciate the thought.
I'm reading a flat line.
Uh-oh. No, not again. Hold on. Sorry, I had to avoid getting blasted myself. I got you, Itachi. Oh,
Be right there. Take that target down.
get you.
Many thanks.
Get the target as well, because it's basically dead. I am dead. Everything's going wonderfully right now.
I'm reading a flat line.
I think we were just. Oh my god! Wait, who is Unicorn? The way that your character died. Oh dear. I think everyone took the number 9 theme a little too seriously, and is myself included. We're all trying to get 9 deaths per wave, which I mean I appreciate the commitment, but on the other hand.
Teammate injured.
Oh my god! No! Oh my god! I'm T-posing as I'm dead.
I'm reading a flat line.
Oh. Maybe we don't need to commit that hard.
Squad member down.
We need a Metagel transmitter, which does exist, or no, it's like supply pack transmitter or something in Andromeda.
Yeah, it is. I have it on a lot of my characters. It's not-
This, I'm afraid this was the match to take it, but none of us opted to do so.
We should probably run away more.
What is shooting? You. Not anymore, you aren't. That guy's running away from us, Itachi.
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
that was interesting. I'd like to see that back, the animation or lack thereof
Hostiles en route.
when I died there. So at first I was just reacting to the strobe-like effect for dying and falling off the map repeatedly. That was only the beginning. Nope, that's sticky grenade, not incinerate. It does not lock on enemies. Yep. Poke your head out. Oh, yep. You know, you actually did cooperate. I appreciate that.
Squad member down.
One moment, Dachi.
On my way.
Many thanks.
Squad member down.
Where are you? Okay. Also on my way. So it's
Teammate injured.
okay. Well, first of all, I ran into a glass wall. Unicorn was gonna beat me there, but I did also just run straight into a glass wall, thinking that that was actually a way through to get to you. Man, if I were a frag grenade character right now, I would be having a field day. Anyone have frag grenades here? Feels like every enemy is right on
Squad
top of
member
us.
down. Teammate
So what you
injured.
do is you just jump over the Hydra. Then you get Itachi. Then you go this way. Then you get Unicorn stunned and steal his revive.
Squad member down.
Then obviously your cloak is back off cooldown, so that means you're going back to jumping over enemies and going around this way to get Itachi.
On my way.
Then you go this way. Watch as it's a Unicorn who just got blasted by all those missiles.
I don't know, if you dodge at the right time, they'll go way past you. Like into the barricade.
Enemies clear. Stay alert.
did that guy try to say right before he died? Was he like, our tech wins, and then his head exploded? Famous last words. You are dead. Oops.
Teammate injured.
Oh. Hey, Itachi. How's it going?
Teammate injured.
Fancy seeing you here. On my way.
Be right there.
Thanks for the back.
I'm reading a flat line.
Nope, I'm about to die. Oh.
Teammate injured.
Not how I expected it to happen, though. There.
Holy shit.
I'll gel. Oh, wow, everyone's down again. Uh-oh. Okay, I have Dad Gamer here that I can get.
Incoming Hydra.
Then, let me see if I can get to Itachi, I think this is, as well. No, Itachi! I don't know if I'm gonna make it! I'm so close! Oh. No! Wait! Okay. I'm pretty sure your circle was no longer existent there. After I started reviving you, it looked like it went away. So I thought the game changed its mind about whether I was quick enough to get you. Mid-revive, I thought it was about to say, you know what? Actually, nah. Well, that's a body that I just Goomba stomped. Unknowingly. Accidentally. Dodge me while I float. I had no way of knowing that was coming your way.
Teammate injured. Squad member down.
Where are you? Oh. Couldn't tell what side of the glass you were on. It's like, how are you floating on the other side of that glass?
Squad member down. Shield
Ow,
down.
I might be about to. Oh, I might be about to kill myself. Oh wait, Pariah's also, fun fact, can see you when you're cloaked. Why this is the case, and they are the only enemy who do that, I don't know.
Relay.
There's seemingly no reason why that would be the
Squad member
case.
down.
You? How many different effects do we have on that guy? Grenade incoming.
That hurt them. Be ready.
Good work, squad.
Enemies triangulating our nearest outpost.
this one?
Find their sensor arrays and get them
Hydra!
broken.
Ooh. Close one,
Enemy
Itachi.
check shut down.
Close one. Oh, you had it.
One device down.
Ow. Oh, I guess I'll take this one too. Whoa, no! I saw that! I saw that! As soon as I said that, I was like, oh no.
Teammate injured.
Might not win this race. Like it. Uh-oh. Well, I'm also about to be dead.
All enemy devices are now offline. Teammate injured.
1 second. Just go around the other way to get you. What did my character just say? I don't usually play this character, but really just sounded my character said poop. Like, what? What would prompt you to say that? Probably poof with an F at the end, but Sounded an awful lot like something different.
Teammate injured.
Uh-oh. Yep.
Reading a flat line.
Yep. Only one way that ends.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Just 3 hostiles remaining. Hang in there.
Nice save.
Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
Good work, squad.
We're done here. Get yourself to the LZ.
No, stop running away.
Shields down. Reading a flat line.
He said it again. That better be poof with an F. Otherwise, this character might have just found a way to get itself as my least favorite in the game. Who am I going for first? I'm just gonna get really confused about what direction you're in.
Reading a flat line.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm trying to get to you, but it is quite crowded around here.
Squad member down.
One moment, let me, oh, get rid of that body. And then accidentally not revive you.
Squad member down.
That was all 100% according to plan.
Awesome. Another contractor down. Shields down.
Now, ideally, probably wouldn't have 3 people hanging out in the LZ here, attracting all this attention. Probably not a coincidence with this many enemies here. I am also at fault.
Reading a flat line.
I'm dead.
I gotcha. Just make sure we all get in. Obviously, now we have to. I'm naughty that just. Yes, it is naughty that just tried to sneak up behind us.
Tough mission, but you made it.
Wait, what? I thought we were all in. Did someone get knocked out? We have a match in which we're probably going to see everyone with gold revive medals. As I was saying, we were spending a lot of time reviving each other. No, Dad Gamer didn't make it out. And then the first thing Itachi
was
says is
alive.
Plat, right?
Okay, that was weird. I was alive during that, but I guess not.
Were you just outside the circle, possibly?
That must have been
Probably.
it.
But I
It looked
thought
like
I
everyone was there. Oh, does anyone have any higher level characters for Plat? What? And we're level 9 now. Or level 10 now, not level 9. Which means now we're just gonna die 10 times per wave. That's, well, that's more than last time. Well, but I did forget to allocate skill points, so remember to do that if you are also a character who is in the middle of leveling up. But if we were to bump up to Plat, then yeah, it would probably make sense for us to take characters that are a little further along in their development. Unless, I mean, hold on, let me see. Turn those I mean, if I went, yeah, like if we have one or two people breaking out things like Juggernaut, if I took a stealth grid character, then you guys could level up some people if you want. I could do that if you would like. Let's see. This is the straightforward solution. Yeah, classic gamer, if you want to level someone up, that's fine. Booster did nothing. What? I think I put on a booster as well, so if you were comparing the amount of XP we got relative to each other, I imagine that's why we both went from 9 to 10. But yeah, XP, well, leveling in Andromeda is definitely slower than it is in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, and I know last week, Itachi, I think we did several plats, and we've only done golds thus far today, so I'm thinking that's probably why it is noticeably slower. Okay, but my deal is we can go up to plat, but it's not going to be outlaw. Especially not on this character. Especially not on this character. I'm not going to be like an outlaw. But there are so many armored enemies. This character is not very good at that. Man. You can tell I haven't been playing this character as much because where did all these disruptor rounds come from? Huh? At every rarity, there's actually disruptor rounds to spare. Imagine that. Going up 3 before? Well, if you're comparing to last week, like I said, I think last week it was mostly plat, so that's probably why. But then, the higher level you get, it gets a lot slower in Andromeda. Okay, so you guys know, though, the big thing with plat is just with the hacks and the upload objectives. I'm pretty much just gonna go in there and be permanently invisible with stealth grid, and basically, if you aren't invisible, just go hang out on the other side of the map, and you guys can hold down the fort, and I'll just try to do it while being permanently invisible to play it safe, because otherwise, on plat, they just flood the hacks, they flood the uploads, and it gets hard to get rid of the enemies before more of them show up, because they're tanky. But other than that, we should be fine. Does anyone still need Derelict? Dad Gamer, you might still need one more match here?
How do I check that?
If you go Prestige, Challenges,
Okay.
should see 2...
I got the outlaw. I still need to do outlaw.
Outlaw you still need, but Derelict, is that fine?
Derelict.
Should be the one just below Outlaw.
I don't have derelict. Because it's only fire base. Oh, derelict. Yeah, it's at 50%. It's like
50%. Okay, yeah, so one more match there, and you'll have that one. Okay. Outlaw. I'd rather not do Outlaw right now, at least. If we drop back down to gold, it's fine, but I'd rather not do it on plat against Outlaw, at least not with this character. Yeah, and Itachi, you should be fine with most of those things, because you've been here for several matches now. Okay, so let's try this, at least for one match. We'll see how we do. Throw on your XP boosters, because with this being a plat mission, should be worth more. And don't forget to spend any skill points that you have, because I forgot to do that last time. If they're there, use them. Oh, I suppose I could have done that with my my infiltrator. I could have made him just be a level 20 character in name only, which is what I did for the other versions of the base humans. So it's actually probably the only class where I'm gonna have two characters that are actually fully leveled, or one fully leveled and one partially leveled. Well, again, now I'm partially leveled with that guy. Can't go halfway.
You know the drill. Hold this position, clear on enemy forces. Let's do it.
It's faster if you just surrender now.
I don't know if I've ever heard that line.
Let's get out of here.
Teammate injured.
Let me see. Tachi is right here, hitting you, and then I'm on my way. Is this guy about to stomp? No, he isn't. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Nice day.
Okay, who's this? Classic gamer.
Reading a flat line.
Yeah, this spot's all getting surrounded. That's not great. Ow.
Shields down.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
God. Make a point of picking up grenades.
Good. Stay sharp.
Let's see what we get. Oh, pizza. Nice.
Objects of interest detected in the mission area. Find and return to drop point. Got the drop. Teammate injured.
I am occupied at the moment with the objective.
Squad member down.
May at least deliver this one, and then I'll head back over, which may or may not be quick enough for you
Back
guys.
to secure.
Oh, it would help if I didn't jump off the map. That was not the move. Go.
Almost done.
Pizzas are almost all delivered, and they're right there.
All objects accounted for. Objective complete. I'm reading a flat line.
Now I'm on my way. Ow.
I'm reading a flat line.
Oh, you lost.
Oh, there's a bunch of assailants.
3 more to go.
No, I was gonna punch you. Get back here. There we go.
All enemies
No worries, Banana. Thanks for stopping by. Catch you later. Have a good
Enemies
day.
headed your way.
Okay, got a bunch down here. By down here, I mean generally over here.
I'm reading a flat line.
Who needs shields
Ow.
anyway?
1 second, Hitachi.
Almost there.
I'm reading a flat line.
We are still here.
Teammate injured.
Might have gone a little too much.
Squad member down.
Appreciate the help.
That an enemy? No, that's Hitachi. Okay. I didn't. Oh,
Teammate injured.
that is an enemy though. Thank
How
you.
will I pay you
Of
back?
course, it's Hitachi who gets the revive as well.
Careful.
Yeah, cool. That's also an Audi that is, or an observer, sneaking up behind me.
Squad member down.
Thanks for the back. Careful.
A lot of explosions we're working with here. All four.
Teammate injured.
Now.
Teammate injured. Teammate injured.
Yeah.
Here I come.
Owie.
Three more to go.
Hello there.
All enemies clear. Keep it up. Intel shows key enemy personnel in
Okay.
that area. Don't
Boss
go
isn't
in.
too bad either. And it's right where we were basically the entirety of that wave.
Scratch one target.
Go. Hitachi, let's get out of here.
Incoming, stand by.
I don't like this spot anymore. And naturally, it is more or less where the next target ends up as well. That wasn't him.
I'm reading a flat line. Squad member
Oh,
down.
there you
Who
go.
needs shields anyway? Appreciate it.
Hold on.
Squad member down.
Getting stuck platforming here a bit.
The last guy's frozen somehow.
That helped. Although, that was bad. Double Ascendant trying to kill me afterward. Did spice things up a little bit.
Teammate injured.
Oh, this is not a great place. I'll get you up. I recommend getting out of there, though. Okay, as for this target, have we made any progress on him? Oh, hello. A little bit.
Flat line.
He is tanky.
Squad
Make
member
sure we...
down.
Ooh.
Still tracking a target.
Unicorn, can you handle the target for the time being?
Got your six.
I've been trying. I just don't do as much damage this way.
Sec. You, and then... There's always... Plan B. Man, all the bosses are here.
Squad member down.
Don't heal. That's not cool. There we go. Okay. Oh, that doesn't have any ammo left, or maybe. Oh my gosh! I got sniped. Thank you, Itachi. I appreciate that. On my way. Dad gamer. Oh, that's okay. Not sure I wanted to revive you while you were floating in midair anyway. Still working on that tech. Look out. Oh, there's an enemy right next to us. Who's this, Itachi? We had an enemy next to us that entire time. Did you see him? I didn't even notice. Just to confuse us. His orb is still there! This Ascendant is bugging out a little bit. Is his orb actually gone this time? Seems like it. Okay. Oh, this guy is still alive. Just never-ending Ascendants. And more like never-ending Ascendant orbs.
Enemies incoming.
Oh, look out. Ladies Hydra over here.
Ladies Hydra.
Ladies Hydra? I said Blaze. Don't try to trick me into thinking I said something I didn't. I won't fall for that.
Squad member down.
Oh. Bit of a maze.
On my way.
Oh my gosh. A lot of stuff here.
Reading a flatline. I'm reading a flatline.
Where'd you go? Where?
Teammate injured.
Ow.
Reading a flatline.
I got greedy. I can gel if needed.
Squad member down.
Is it the Blaze Hydra? There's at least a Hydra near me. I'm pretty sure is of the Blaze variety. Yeah, I'm gonna get up. Itachi,
Squad
no!
member down.
I'm not gonna get there, Itachi. Oh dear. Yeah, gamer, I can definitely get you.
Hold on.
I was too busy being dead myself. Why didn't you go blue? Oh, that was not an observer. That was one of those ships.
Teammate injured.
Is that behind us? That is an observer. Okay.
Heads up.
Now. Trying to get some health back myself. Ow.
Hold on.
Squad member down.
Incoming.
Squad member down.
Trying to wait until this orb is not on you. So, yeah, okay, there we go.
Hold on.
It's a little better. Yeah. Oh, help if I didn't walk straight into those damaging spheres as well.
Ready to flatline.
Hey, Blaze Hydra.
Oops. Shield's down.
Ready to flatline.
Uh-oh. One moment, please.
That name sounds like a couple American Gladiators. Remember that show?
Squad member
Yeah.
down.
Oh! Oh! Yeah,
Like,
wait, I think I know which one
Laser
you're
and
referring to.
Ice, and they all had names like that. There might have been a guy named Blaze, as I recall.
It sounds also like,
I've got you. Nice day.
like dodgeball. Blaze. Laser. Blazer. Blaze Hydra.
Squad member down.
Yeah, I should have cloaked.
Teammate injured.
I thought I could get away without cloaking. I was wrong.
Teammate injured.
How does the rocket not kill them
Thank you.
anymore?
In Andromeda, rockets are so much weaker than they are in Mass Effect 3. And the difference is most notable on the higher difficulty. So unfortunately,
Hydra.
rockets on flat are really not that useful. And I'm not just saying that,
Ready to
ow.
flatline.
I mean, like, for example, we had the targets objective with one of the tankiest enemies in the last part of that, and it would take several missiles
I'm reading a flatline.
to kill him.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, probably like 8 would be my guess.
It might even be more than that. A lot. And then he also has an ability to heal, so it really depends how quickly he heals, because he could heal at least once in the time that you try to missile him down. They're usable, especially on the lower difficulties, but it is pretty noticeably weak
More to go.
on flat.
Nice day.
This guy right here, the behemoth, the one that I'm currently shooting at, he's the kind that's just unbelievably tanky. Ow.
Who needs shields anyway?
Teammate injured.
He's the last.
On my way.
Take out the targeting? Oh, we did. Nice.
Refill.
Yeah, this Krogan guy, the last guy remaining, ridiculously tanky. And he can heal. Okay.
It's clear. Stay alert.
Nice job, crew.
Pizza. Very nice. Okay.
Find artifacts and return to the drop point. Marking first location on your HUD.
Ooh. Hello. Goodbye.
Artifact is secure.
Oh, what? I did not see you. That was close. I had no idea you were there. Oh, it was just a sharpshooter.
Got the drop.
But since when can sharpshooters do the ascendant sync kill? This is news to me.
I'm reading a flat line.
That is what the sniper rifles do.
Artifact is secure. Squad member down.
Oh dear.
They hit you with it, and then it crushes you to death when it hits.
And somehow it also makes the sphere thing as well. Oh, I didn't realize I could get up there. Probably tried to do it before and failed. The time when I don't try to do it, I actually do get up there.
Squad member down.
Oh,
Well, don't
hold
forget,
up.
we've still got 2.5 minutes to do it, so we could, you know.
Ammo refill.
Artifact recovery is complete. Nice job.
Shields down.
Teammate injured.
Here. Oh, there it is. I don't know who that was targeting, but seems like we avoided it.
Let's get out of here.
Teammate injured.
Hold on. Thanks for the back.
I'm reading a flat line.
It's a little hard to see that ascendant through the smoke cloud. Ah, yeah.
Teammate injured. 3 more to go.
Ow.
Almost there. Appreciate it.
Ow, leave me alone.
Let's get this last one.
Yeah, this guy. You will notice at times you attack him and his life bar just does not move. Even with all 4 of us attacking him at the same time, his life bar barely moves. There we go.
Shuttle incoming. Get to the extraction zone.
Seems like they're all on this side. At least most of them are.
Squad member down.
On my way. No, don't stomp. No, and also don't kill me. That was also not part of the plan. Oops.
Squad
Hold
member
on.
down.
Everything is under control. Everything is perfectly under control. There is no need to panic. Oh, okay. Now that
Let's get out of here.
okay, it is a little hectic, but it is still under control.
I'm reading a flat line.
Gonna do this.
Teammate injured. Teammate injured.
30 seconds. I want to approach LZ pretty soon. Where'd you guys go? I'm gonna make you guys invisible. Just be really quiet. They won't see us. No! No! Oh, extraction!
How did they see me? I was like I must have been like JP or whatever on that one movie. When he's standing against the wall with his French coat. How did they see me? Grandma's boy, that's what it is.
Alright, well that one gave you guys a few levels, so that's good. But how are we feeling? Do we want to stay on that difficulty? Do we want to go back to gold? Do we want... Well, now we should be fine on the map, so I think we can do whatever we want there. There's something to be said for going back to Outlaw.
Is there another cool cat map? A cat ship map?
Surely you are referring to... looks for some other cat map. Surely you're referring to... this? I don't even know what... what the alternate... Space station that may or may not be of cat origin? I don't know. Itachi's voting to stay plat. If that works for you guys, we can do that. Just again, I mean, you guys are getting the points. Spend them, because you're getting some XPs here. Become stronger. We're hitting the gym. That's what we're doing right now. We're entering a powerlifting program that may or may not be called CrossFit. Nah. This is Andromeda. Surely they would come up with a different name, like Cross Galaxy Fit.
I'm just using my points right now to just get some packs.
Yeah. Oh, good point, actually. Yeah, you should be getting some good money as well. Get some upgrades that way.
If you don't already mix in your mod packs and your... there's like specific packs for some of that stuff.
See if I can see your numbers going up to suggest you are getting more things. Reopened your... what? I don't know what you mean. Issues joining lobbies? Oh, that doesn't sound good. I still don't know what you meant before. Oh, network address translation. See, clearly you are much more knowledgeable on this front than I am. Oh, wait. Do you mean now you won't have as many issues joining lobbies, in which case that's a good thing. Okay, okay. Thumbs up. Thumbs up in that case. You guys all set with allocating new skill points and opening up any packs you wanted to get? At the very least, I would recommend throwing on one of the XP booster consumables. If you want to throw anything else on, obviously up to you, but it's a good opportunity, especially when you're using a lower level character, or not level 20 character, to boost yourself up more quickly.
If you have a nice, what do you call it? Efficiency, that really helps a Vanguard.
Oh, Natachi said be right back. Okay. No worries. Okay. Don't know. I mean, Atashi readied up despite saying be right back. I think he's still AFK. I assume. Oh, and did we establish, Dad Gamer, do you need more of the outlaw points?
Let me check. So the Outlaw Master, yes.
You do?
But
Okay.
I finished the Reflect.
Okay. Okay. So I don't like them, but we can set it for outlaw. And Itachi is back. Okay. So my character is not as good at... You know what? Probably still stick with her, but I am tempted to go with someone who's a better matchup into outlaw. A random map. Who knows what we're getting ourselves into here? I don't know. This could get spicy pretty quickly.
You could do that one cool Asari lady. with
You
the
see, Unicorn,
background.
I would give you a kick vote. But you already have one. Just to be clear, that kick vote was for me from your previous taunting. It's just me who takes issue with these statements.
I saw someone that was really awesome with that character, just was playing platinum and stuff with him. I was kind of amazed.
Yeah, it's not my style. I don't know whether to say I respect them for putting the time and effort into practicing with that character, or whether whether that just pains me that anyone would go through that. Okay. Map could be worse. Probably not great for avoiding Hydras sniping you from across the map, which is definitely a factor, but
There aren't too many maps that are gonna stop that.
yeah. Last time, though, we did fare quite well on the objective side of things, so that is not a given. So I heard you like observers.
They like observers?
It was non-stop observers over here. Oh, I got you. His first wave plat of Outlaw, kind of counterintuitively, is just a whole bunch of observers. Why did my character just insist on jumping off the map? That Berserker in slow-mo. It really looked like it. Oh, 1 second. Hold on. That would have killed me. Alright. This is also going to hurt.
Keep it up.
The flying Krogan. Okay. Devices.
The enemy's tapping into civilian comm traffic. We need to take out their uplink devices. Enemy tech shut down.
Away, Adi.
Teammate injured.
Okay, this one, I'm sorry, but there's not much time to finish the devices, so I am just gonna have to go straight from one to the next. I'm not gonna be able to take many detours.
Reading a flat line.
You can
As
get-
he says
if
as he
there's
jumps
one
into a
down,
wall
I'm
repeatedly.
on this one.
Okay. Are you in? No, you're right next to me. That's where you
Their
are.
apex.
That
I'm
was
stepping
one of the
all
most
over your
protected ones
corpse.
in the game.
All enemy devices are now offline.
Nice. Oh, is there anyone up here? Why did it?
Ammo
They
refill.
just insist on going up here. That's weird.
Teammate injured.
Ow.
Squad member down.
Oh, you are.
Squad member down. Squad
Ow.
member down.
Thank you.
Squad member down.
I've got you.
Am I getting you right now? Or am I just standing? I'm just standing next to you, aren't I? I was holding the button, I promise.
Almost there.
Just 3 hostiles remaining. Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
What's up, Yurui? Andromeda on a non-Friday? This is true. This is usually not an Andromeda day. There is a Path of Exile 2 update coming out on Friday, so I am anticipating that we will be doing that on Friday. So we are proactively doing some Andromeda with that in mind. So that is why we are playing Andromeda on... You are correct. You're not going crazy. It's not a Friday. Please shoot somewhere else so that I can get this revived.
Many thanks. Hold on.
I'm reading a flatline.
Oh, you are.
Squad member down. I'm reading a
Ow.
flatline.
Oops. Anyone, by any chance... Oh, thank you, that works too. I was gonna say 2-for-1 revive opportunity.
I'm reading a flatline.
Oh, you got him. Nice.
I'm reading a flatline.
Oh, I walked straight on top
Reading
of
a
that.
flatline.
Hydra. Here I come.
I'm reading a flatline.
Ow.
Let's get out of here.
Shields are out.
Ow.
Shields down.
Squad member down.
Get rid of some of these guys. Oh, I'm out of self grids. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh no! What am I to do?
I'm reading a flatline.
My OP skill is all out of uses.
Nice save.
I think we hit that Krogan so many times with explosions that he just kind of teleported a little bit there. That one's also out. I have to get a little more adventurous with where I seek out my grenades.
Just 3 hostiles remaining. Enemies cleared. Stay alert.
But how are you doing, Yurui? I was, I suppose we were talking so much about the whole, oh, it's not actually Friday thing.
Located data sources. Get them
Okay,
uploaded.
this could be tricky. I'm gonna go... I mean, I should technically take whichever one is most difficult, although I'm next to B, so I'm gonna start there. If you just want to hang out over there, that would be totally fine.
Squad member down.
A is pretty overrun, and it's not in a great spot, so try to take that once I'm done here.
Teammate injured.
Oops. Shields down.
Teammate injured.
Oh.
Fragment uploaded.
One down. Alright, you guys want to keep trying on C and I'll go for A?
We're pretty overrun. I'm getting out of there.
Yeah, I mean, they're both pretty much right next
Pull
to
the
each
heat
other.
off.
Uh-oh.
Squad member down.
At least someone has to get out of there. They're
Yeah,
overrun.
definitely. Technically, there's no here. Okay, so yeah, if you guys go to the far side of the map, especially since these are both right next to each other, then I'll just try to be the only person in here and I'll stay cloaked. So it does mean you guys are going to take a lot of heat.
If we can't see where they're hiding, they won't try to shoot us from there either. You know, it'll be easy.
No. Really. Okay, I can finish that a little bit better. That still counts as being in the circle. I disagree. Oh, I thought those missiles must have already hit because I took an eternity to come here.
Teammate injured. Nearly through.
Okay. This one. Whatever you guys are doing, it's well. Yes, it's working. Ignore how momentarily, right as I started saying that, the objective went orange. Where's that coming from? It's you and... Had Krogan down here?
Teammate injured.
Yeah. It's this guy. There we go. Nice. Good job, guys.
Hang in there, Apex.
Itachi, we will avenge you. Right? Didn't Itachi, I think he got stomped in this, or bled out in that spot that was really crowded?
I'm reading a flat line.
Blows up that container on myself. Lovely.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, I did not see you.
Oops, shields down.
Relax. Go get him.
Shields down.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
Alright.
Enemies headed your way.
No, no. I want to at least combo that guy. There we go. Are you... You're up there. Okay. I'm on my way. It's fine.
Here I come. Let's get out of here.
Squad member down.
Are you... No. You're there. Oops. Oh, this is a horrible place to be stuck. In fact... Uh-oh. This could be a problem. Might have just gotten myself permanently stuck.
You should be alright, I think.
Thank you.
Just what I need.
Worst case, you die
Okay,
again
yeah.
and you'll get out. I dodged one Hydra to run into the other.
Oh, I see exactly what you mean. Yep. That is perfectly understandable given the circumstances.
Reading a flat line. Appreciate it. Squad member down.
I'm down.
Outside. Uh-oh. Did he stomp you?
Yeah, he got to stop me.
No. That's... I'm sorry.
A little bit.
Ow. Oh, that's also an enemy. That's also an enemy. And then there were, well, even more Krogan. And not the good kind.
Shield's gone.
Oh, yeah, and that'll explain why I was taking a lot of damage.
Shield's gone.
Where are you going? It's not from where I am. Silly berserker.
Squad member down.
Heads out. Who needs shields anyway?
I heard the Hydra. Oh, it's a full life Hydra.
Three more to go. Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
Alright. We have this time pizza. Okay, this is our... Well, I don't want to jinx anything, but... I'm happier to see that.
Recovery requested. Locate and recover objects of interest.
It's our bread and sauce, not bread and butter.
I'm reading a flat line. Coming.
Wait, what? I've never seen an Ascendant shoot its orb on that angle before. Did you see that? I think that was Unicorn that it was shooting at, right? It did its orb projectile attack straight down at you.
Artifact recovered.
It was as if it was trying to attack you through the floor.
Teammate injured. Teammate injured. Artifact is secure.
Casually try to sneak through. Okay, this Hydra really doesn't want to let me sneak through here to get the revive. Except it can be done.
I'm reading a flat line. Almost done. Artifact recovered.
Well, that's two Hydras, one of which is Blaze. Uh-oh.
All objects accounted for. Objective complete.
To deal with those.
Teammate injured.
I've got you.
Oh dear, I would recommend getting out of there as quickly as possible. All of the enemies are right on top of you. Oh no! That's the late timer. Okay. Alright, noted. Get him! Get him!
Enemies clear. Stay alert. We're done here. Get yourself to the LZ.
Hydra!
Squad member down. Reading a flat line.
Also, would recommend just running out of that area.
Squad member down.
All of the enemies are in seemingly exactly the same place.
Incoming!
Reading a flat line. Reading a flat line.
Hold on!
Good job.
Is this behind us? Oh.
Teammate in.
They're
Partially
filling in
you.
behind us. Yeah, we should.
Oh, there's also 30 seconds. Okay.
Almost
Get you
there.
guys up here.
Many thanks! Heads up!
Then let's skedaddle. It's just about time to go. Oh, look out for these Hydra missiles incoming.
Mission complete. Full team.
There we
secure.
go.
Good work.
Nice.
All right.
Too easy.
Holy crap! It's midnight.
Yeah, it is, I got a little bit, well, this is not our usual day, and then also I still got a little bit of a later start, and I may or may not have gone to bed at 4 a.m. last night. So, this is definitely gonna be my last one. Are we, let's see, Classic Gamer, you might have all of the points you needed for Outlaw now? I don't know.
No, but it's okay.
You sure?
Yeah. I know you guys are tired. What time is it? You guys said 12?
I mean, it's, well,
barely 10 for me. So.
it's like 1 a.m. for me, but I was gonna do one more anyway, so.
I mean, if you guys are okay with doing one more, I don't want to keep you guys up too late.
Are we doing an ammo of some sort?
I will probably take Disruptor, but that probably doesn't mess with whatever you were planning.
Well, it's if we all have the same, then they don't compete or whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Right, but Disruptor kind of just does
gives me
its own thing.
That gun you were using. Lids.
Oh, the paw?
Yeah.
The paw is unbelievably overpowered and should not exist in the state that it is in. But yeah, if you get that, then it is very, very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's part of the ultra rares, huh?
Yeah, it is one of the ultra rares, so it is trickier to get. But if you do get it, then it's heavy, so for some characters you might get a cooldown penalty for it, but it is basically perfect accuracy and really good damage as well.
Okay.
I got mine in the 500,000 packs. Probably one of the best bets for them.
Okay.
Because I went like a whole year getting the 50,000 packs, thinking I could max that out. Then it just gives you equipment. So
Yeah.
in case anyone was wondering, that's what happens.
Yeah. You can kind of make a case going either way. Like, if you start off with some of the big packs and you get one of those really good guns early, then, okay, that's going to make things so much easier for you early on. On the other hand, you're probably not going to be that efficient with those unlocks because there are all these other junk things that you can get that you haven't yet maxed out that you would have if you had started with the smaller packs first. So it's technically more money efficient if you start with the small stuff, but it depends what your preference is and how lucky you get.
Okay.
I think with Mass Effect 3, I think you can make I think there's more of a consensus opinion for that it makes sense to start with the small stuff and work your way up. For Andromeda, I think there's a much more dramatic difference between the high rarity stuff and the low rarity stuff, so if you do get lucky and get some of that really good stuff early on, then it really does make a big difference. So there's something to be said for getting a little aggressive with your packs in Andromeda, at least.
Did you get 6 levels for that game?
If so, that's pretty sweet. Oh yeah, right? You were starting as level 1. Yeah, you're all the way up to 7 now. Okay, so you have lots of points to spend from that. That's good.
Give me 1 second, guys. I just need to
Oh, yeah, no worries. Yeah, and Itachi, I don't remember. You started on like level 2 or 3, right? I thought you weren't quite starting at level 1 this time round. You're almost at 20, although, again, in Andromeda, even on Plat, even with the Super XP booster, probably not going to make it just from this one alone, but you'll get close.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. Well, it is set for a random map, and we're back here. We are quite familiar with this map at this point.
my people. Secure this position and stay sharp.
Again, it's gonna be a ton of observers
think
here.
of Zoolander.
Wait, what about Zoolander?
The fashion line that they come up with is called Derelict.
Of course.
It's Derelict.
Oh, yeah. I might have I made a challenge based on this? I've definitely done. I love Zoolander. It's one of my favorite movies. Haven't seen it again. It's been a while, but I definitely did a match based on that concept, Derelict, at one point. One moment. Let me try to not get grabbed by that. Oh, the Audi still grabbed me.
Almost there.
I don't remember if I made a full-blown challenge out of it, or if it was just me messing around and only me messing around. Did I almost just clip through the wall? I almost did.
Squad member down.
These Audis. Leave me
I
alone.
launched myself.
Squad member down.
Oh my god.
I've got you. Saved me.
Teammate injured. Squad member down. Squad member down.
This is where you guys are. Alright, I didn't look to see who went down first. Hopefully neither of you is about to bleed out.
Squad member down. I'm reading
Ow.
the line.
Oh, it looked like I blew myself up.
I'm reading a flat line.
Uh-oh.
How
Thank
will
you.
I pay you back? Hold on. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, who's left? I feel like I don't see any enemies. Okay, this one could be a little tough. Let's see where it puts us.
We
How
detect
about
mission critical data.
Every
Find the
character that
location
has
of
some
the
form of ball power, and then it could be called Derelict my ball. He says that in the
teammate
movie.
injured.
I feel like... Where did I go? I think I did... I might have just done something... Well, the fashion line, because that's what it is. It's a fashion line. Is based on
Almost there.
looking like trash. So I might have done something along those lines. Don't
You mean
remember.
like Kanye's first clothing line?
Oh. I don't even know anything about any of Kanye's clothing
That
lines,
looked
but
like it was,
it might be.
Flat line.
We need to be distracting.
Yeah. Uh-oh. A, there's no hope. They're starting to flood C here with us. Who is it? Unicorn, you're having some success over there. The Infiltrator is not succeeding right now. I can tell you that much. But yeah, for these ones, I would recommend let me take one of them as like the designated infiltrator and try to just go stealth mode, which maybe I'll go A on that. Just now.
That Hydra came in through the wall.
Oh! Well,
He
you
just
know,
stepped
she
in
did come in
behind
through the
me. I was
bathroom window.
crouching in that little hidey area.
Teammate injured.
Let's get out of here.
This one is tough enough that I'm probably just gonna try to go focus primarily on the objective and less so on the revives. I'm sorry, but we're off to a bit of a slow start. We've made progress on multiple of them, I suppose, but none of them are done yet. Who's in here? Yuri, you were right behind me.
I'm just trying to move point to point so it doesn't lose ground.
Move, Hydra. Please move.
I mean, I might get beat by myself. I don't know. Nope, never mind.
Here we go.
I'm out of here.
Ow. One down. Okay, I'm gonna go over to C now. You guys, any progress you can make on B is great. Otherwise, if you just hang out on the far side of the map, that's also fine. Uh-oh. Now someone's in here. Okay. I'm gonna quickly do this and die. Wonderful. Who's in here?
Teammate injured.
Technically, not you. Like this. Okay, I'm not trying to be a jerk and not revive you. I'm just getting concerned about the quantity of berserkers in and around here.
Almost done. I'm reading a flat line.
Here's how we're...
Where did this guy come from? Are they going through the wall?
Did you have someone go through the wall as well?
I think so, yeah.
Hitting me from there as well? Or I cloaked there? I was thinking that was a good spot. Might just oh, we have 30 seconds? Okay, this is actually an emergency.
Yeah, we need to.
Let's get out of here. Take cover.
I'm the winner.
One member down.
Alright, we're good with the objective. Cut it about, oh dear. Oh no. Cut it about as close as we can get on that front.
Oh, do we have unlimited packs and stuff? They're not using when I.
Squad member down.
Shouldn't. I'm not hacking, as you can attest to, because
Heads up.
I am, certainly using my consumables right now. Am I reviving you, or am I
I've got you.
not actually reviving? No, many consumables were used. At least they're all lining up single file, which does make it kind of easy to just take them out one by one here. And not have to worry about them all hitting us simultaneously.
Teammate injured.
Then, as soon as I say that, they start flanking and killing us.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
I'm sorry. I should not have said anything. I may have jinxed that.
Teammate injured.
Please, please, please,
Teammate
please.
injured.
No!
Heads up.
It's okay. With the power of invisibility, anything is, ow, punchable.
Here I come.
Squad member
I
down.
was invisible.
Hold on, one sec. Let me just get more of the invisibility packs, and then I will get you.
I've got you.
All enemies clear.
Okay, so not to be an alarmist, but that was wave 2. That did require a lot of consumables to make that happen.
Hostiles en route.
That was a solid number 2.
You know, it
Oh,
may
my
have been.
health pack.
Shield down. Shield's gone. Careful.
Oh, who's it? Okay.
Teammate
Oh,
injured.
at first, Itachi, I thought you were an enemy. I was like, who is this crouching in cover right next to me? get out of here.
Shields down.
I got him.
Squad member down.
They got me. Thank you.
Teammate injured. Teammate
And
injured. Good job.
You know what? I know he's targetless. He's worth a lot of weight budget. We'll take him out.
oh no.
Oh, what? Where did that enemy come from?
I'm reading a flat line.
I hope they brought the firing squad.
Teammate injured.
Here I come.
It's a lot of laser beams they have over here.
Teammate injured.
Look out, missiles incoming! All these enemies that are making me really confused about whether they are actually outlaws or teammates.
Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
When do we get this? Okay. So for this one, I'll just try to do it alone, and you guys can all just hang out together.
Intelligence needs data from
However far away you can get from the area.
I'm gonna draw a few away as I leave. A little boost at the beginning.
I'm reading a flat line.
Well, that didn't work out.
Squad member down.
Same spot, or one of the same spots as last time as well. Might be the worst spot on this map. No. Bottom there probably is. It's probably second worst though.
Teammate injured. Teammate injured.
Stay away, Berserker. No, stay away, Berserker. Stay away, Berserker.
Teammate injured.
Was you? No? Okay.
Well done.
Okay.
Got the data.
Much better that time.
I'm reading a flat line.
Excuse me? Also, your back was turned to me?
Oops.
You
Shields
energy
down.
drained me with your butt? I am deeply offended.
Well, I don't have a way to get up.
Okay. I will get up. I have one gel
Oops. Shields down.
on my way.
Almost there. Save me.
Safe with the cycle. safer, at least.
Three left. Go get them.
Oh.
Shields anyway.
We're tracking reinforcements.
Okay. So now this wave,
Hostiles en route.
it's outlaw, right? Yeah, okay. So this wave, try to ignore the Blaze Hydra if you can. The Blaze Hydra is a waste of your time. And it's dangerous.
Look out!
Trying to shoot at.
Teammate injured.
Okay, speaking of the Blaze Hydra, it's coming. So I advocate for relocating. This might be the single worst wave in the game. Wave 5 against Outlaw on flat. It's just non-stop saboteurs, berserkers, and sharpshooters are the enemies that you want to kill. Meanwhile, you're having all of these hydras that are trying to chase you down that you're just trying to ignore. They don't like leaving you alone. Take out its targeting system, though. Either of them? That would be... Okay, that one's targeting system is down. Let's leave that. It is now theoretically less dangerous.
I'm reading a flat line.
Nice.
Reading a flat line.
Uh-oh.
Teammate injured.
What? I thought I... Okay. Did stealth grid?
Teammate injured.
I've got you.
I'm reading a flat line.
Oops, shields down.
Teammate injured.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. Oh, we are in a bad spot. We are very, very cornered.
Oops, shields down.
Squad member down. I'm reading a flat line.
Hydra missiles incoming. Oh, we are being played.
Heads up! Let's get out of here!
Catch me, saboteur!
Just 3
It was a
hostiles
sharpshooter,
remaining.
to be fair. It was a sharpshooter. Thank you.
Next one's on me.
This one does have its targeting system. Now it does.
That hurt them. Be
Okay.
ready.
Now, what do we get? Okay, devices, middle of the road.
Intel says the cat left genetic surveying devices in your
It's down below. Do we have someone down there?
Who needs shields anyway?
enemy tech shut
Well
down.
done. Nice, nice. Go away, Audie. You were not invited to this party.
One problem gone.
You guys are doing all the infiltrating for me.
Teammate injured. Hang in there, Apex.
Almost there.
Okay.
All enemy devices are now offline.
Nice teamwork.
Squad member down.
I did not get you. There we go.
Here I come.
Get rid of these guys.
Flatline.
Oh, I jumped off the map. Like a buffoon.
I'm taking a nap in the corner.
Squad member
Here I
down.
come. Save me.
Better than taking a nap off the map.
Shields out.
Oh, yeah, no, this is a bad spot, though. Every enemy is starting to surround us. As you can probably surmise. I recommend running and picking them off from a little further away. Second time that's happened this match.
Shields down.
Ace. Let's get rid of you.
Squad member down.
Stupid.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
That was close.
Heads up.
Okay.
All enemies clear. Keep it up.
Nice.
Shuttle incoming. Get to the extraction zone.
Okay, Hydras are in the back. Don't need to kill anything this wave, we just need to extract. Oh. Is that Audi? Did it grab me? No?
Flatline.
I'm gonna tell exactly where. But I'm on my way.
Reading a flatline.
Almost there.
Teammate injured.
Yeah, okay. Couldn't tell what level you were on. Thanks, but no thanks. Just hug the missiles.
Squad member down.
There's some Krogan bodyguards.
I don't know if by me are almost dead.
Coming to you.
This guy. Ow, that was not what I wanted to do. Okay, about 30 seconds. Ow, we should not die, and then we should probably... I mean, we're fairly close, I guess.
Flatline.
I'm gonna use my last gel. Oh, no. No, I saw those Hydra missiles. Okay, I was gonna say, that does set me up if there's some nasty hit at the very end.
Let's get out of here.
Squad member down.
No!
Help me.
I'm down.
No!
Okay,
It
you
wasn't
gotta use
fast enough.
equipment. If
Yeah.
it's within 3 seconds, you need equipment.
Well, we did extract, or we did finish at the very least. We got, what, 3 out of 4 extraction, which given how things were looking during that Wave 2 objective, when things were going pretty south pretty quickly, at least we made it this far. Alright, and yeah, we had, you know, Itachi, as we were saying, started with the, I think, not quite level 1 character, slightly higher than that, but now up to 18. And then Classic Gamer, you had a couple of mid to low level characters. This one you started out with level 1, so we got that one up to 10. So made some decent progress on that front. And the credits, of course, hopefully those help as well. But alas, it is late enough that I definitely do need to call it a night at this point. But thank you guys for stopping by. GG's.
Thank you.
Yep, see you. That was fun.
I'll catch you later. Alright, let me hop out of Discord as well. But I don't even know if we opened up any credit space packs at the beginning today. I feel like we didn't. So after doing a few plats, we have some to work with here. I know we've had perhaps some mixed success with these expert packs, but give it a go. Did we open these up at the beginning? I honestly don't remember. I had so little credits that it... I doubt we did get anything, even if we were doing them at the very start. We got several things, of course, with the mission funds, but then again, I think all of them were Bulwark, which is generally not what you're looking for. Maybe we can have a little bit of luck here, though. Ultra rare of the consumable variety, but this... The Kishok is now... Kishok Siphon up to rank 8. That's it's pretty high up there. Ultra rare shotgun, but no, we'd prefer shotgun booster. That is, we'd prefer an ultra rare shotgun itself. Nothing there though. Is this the last one we can afford? I think it is. Yeah. Okay. So one new ultra rare from those packs, and then I guess we can take some supply packs or something along those lines. Open them up one piece at a time. Okay. This will be all. And yeah, I mean, if you factor in the mission funds, sure, those were guaranteed that we got those ultra rare weapons, but it was... Might have been 5 total? No, might have been 4 total, which is not bad in the grand scheme of things. Even if the credit side of things came up, you know, a little light.